Hi Leo, welcome to your weekly forecast for November 25th through December 1st. We're going to see what's happening the week ahead with this deck here. And then we're going to pull a spirit message, manifestation message, a blessing for you with this deck here. We do have the Sagittarius new moon on the 26th. And for those of you that don't know, new moon is an excellent time for manifesting, for calling in blessings. So we'll see what's coming up for you there. All right, Leo, sun, moon, and rising. Let's hop on into it and see what is going on, what is coming up for you guys in the week ahead. One more little shuffle here. And as always, if you really like the cards that I'm using, here's your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm all about crediting card creators, so I always have the deck information in the description of the link. So if you like the cards, go check them out. You know, support the artists and the people who put these together because they really are beautiful. And they take a lot of time to put together. So let's appreciate them together here. Knight of Trees is your Monday, Tuesday, Leo. So this is letting us know. Well, this is interesting because the creator of this card has this listed as custodian. So custodian could be someone who's responsible for something, someone who is the keeper of something. The Knight of Trees or Knight of Earth or Knight of Pentacles is going to be an energy that has to do with, taking up some task, taking it up seriously, being committed to it, and moving forward one foot in front of another to make something happen. It's usually taking on some kind of a commitment. So Leo, as you're coming into the Monday, Tuesday energy, you may be feeling that Sagittarius new moon energy in a way that it's like amping you up. It's making you eager to make something happen. So not only are you thinking of something and manifesting it, but you're already in action mode, right? Before the new moon even hits on the 26th, you're already in action mode, aligning yourself with what needs to be done, which is beautiful and wonderful, right? Because that's the whole thing about manifesting. We want to visualize it in our mind, and then we want to align our life in a way that makes it possible for it to come in. So you're already ahead of the game here, Leo. Like intuitively, instinctively, you're hitting the ground running, so to speak, and calling this thing in or making it happen. I feel, Leo, that a big part of this for you is going to come from disconnecting. So I do feel like a lot of you are disconnecting in a positive way, not like in a emo kind of way, but in a positive way where you're really getting some kind of a schedule in order. Like I see some of you where you're actually sitting down and you're writing out in your notebook a schedule, or you're going into your little calendar, your little Apple calendar or whatever, Android calendar or whatever, like you're going in and you're making a schedule for yourself and you're beginning to write down when you're going to be doing these different things. You're getting very organized. I see this with your time. I feel like a lot of you Leos are coming out of a time where you've been doing a lot of clearing and a lot of organizing of like physical stuff. Like maybe you've been, rearranging furniture or going through clutter or donating things or, just getting your things organized physically. But I feel this week you're getting organized mentally and organized with your time and your energy. You're being a lot more careful who you're sharing your time with. You're taking back your time for yourself. I feel this is especially so for those of you who are parents. Where your kids are like a little bit older, I feel like you might even be putting a schedule out for them, or you might be putting certain tasks or chores out to them that you're kind of holding them accountable for. Like this is what you're gonna do from this time to that time. And in that way, you're taking back some of your time so you can focus on your passion projects or your business goals or your career goals. You are taking responsibility of your time. I just feel very strongly, Leo, regardless of if you have kids or not, but you all are really taking ownership of your time. You're taking your time back. You're putting your time and your energy, investing it and focusing on the changes you're wanting to see in your life. Your next card here, my darlings, is Four of Trees. So obviously you're in this earth energy, or you're about this money right now this week, Leo. You've got your mind on money. Nothing wrong with that, right? You know, you can be focused on money and not be a overly materialistic person. We need money to live in this world. That's just the world that we live in, right? You know, so you might be focused on that stability, and you might be focused on bringing in finances to bring you stability. And Four of Trees is an opportunity for growth. Sometimes when this card comes up, it could be where you're feeling very limited and you really have your walls up. So I already kind of got this vibe for you all in the beginning of the week that you were going to be stepping away, and that you were going to be a little bit more guarded about your time, your energy, your space. So I feel midweek this is going to continue. And I feel for some of you, these walls, you have an opportunity right now to really grow and practice assertiveness, like to do this in a fair and balanced way, and in a way that's allowing you to grow, allowing you to do what you need to do. It even just kind of made me think of, sometimes you might see like if you go to like a nursery, or even sometimes you might see somewhere like on a sidewalk where a new tree was newly planted. You know, you may see there's some kind of little barrier around it. You may see there's some kind of little thing, number one, to keep the tree guided about how to grow, you know, to keep it growing in a certain direction. You may see it like tied to some kind of post or something to keep it straight up. And you may see a little barrier protecting it because it's still kind of, you know, a little vulnerable, and they don't want, you know, kids to come in and knock it down, or people to, you know, knock it over. So you kind of have this, you're doing to yourself this, you know, you're aligning yourself, you're putting yourself with your little marker, your little post to keep you straight on the path, and you're having the little wall or the boundary around you to keep you from getting knocked over, to keep you from being uprooted. I really, really feel like you're eliminating distraction in any way possible this week. I also feel that for some of you, I'm not, you know, you guys know I read intuitively, those of you who watch my videos. And as I'm looking at this beautiful drawing here on this card, and I'm looking at her eyes, and you guys might see it in a different way. I always invite you to look at the cards and see how they speak to you. But for me, I see a woman who, she seems like she's been through some things. And I'm not sure why, but as I'm looking at her face and I'm looking at her eyes, I see a feeling of like being betrayed. Like someone betrayed her, or someone hurt her, like she's getting over some sorrow. Like I really wasn't expecting that from that person, or I really thought that they would have had my back. Like I kind of feel like someone did her dirty, but she's like, you know what? I'm going to pick myself up. It's going to be okay. I'm going to move forward. I got this. I'm going to focus on this. I'm going to make my dreams happen. I'm going to do for me what I need to do. And that's just the energy that I'm getting around this, Leo. I feel something may have happened. Keep in mind, the energies the past week and a half, 2 weeks have been really intense. And there's been a lot of conflict energy in the air. So some of you may have had some conflict over the past couple of weeks where someone showed their true colors to you. Someone showed you who they really were, and you may have been like, man, I've been really loyal to that person, or I've really been there for them, and I really thought they were going to have my back. So I feel something is happening where it's becoming very clear to you to, you know, like move forward, to just kind of move forward. You all had energy in last week's reading too about like the past kind of resurfacing. So you may have gone through some old hurts. You may have been reminded in some way that somebody had disappointed you. And so I just feel like you're channeling this energy, this disappointment, in taking back your power. That, you know what, nobody's going to disappoint me like that again. Or I'm going to be good. You know, I'm not going to be at the mercy of someone else to get their stuff together. I'm going to get my stuff together. So that's just the feeling, the energy I'm feeling around that. Your next card here, my darlings, is the Magician. And this is a beautiful and wonderful card to have. The creator of this deck here has this listed as Impulse. You'll see that there towards the bottom. The Magician is a major arcana card. So keep in mind, the major arcana cards, they don't just come up willy-nilly. The major arcana cards come up when we're at a significant crossroads, when we're at a moment or a time of, really great things happening in our life, and most importantly, in a time of manifesting, where we're really creating. So Leo, I have to tell you, so far I've done over half of the zodiac signs by the time I got to making your video. I don't recall the Magician coming up for any of the other signs. I could be wrong, but as far as I know at the time of making this video, you all are the only sign that had the Magician come up for you. And to have the Magician come up in a week where there's a new moon, that's very auspicious. That's a very good sign, because the Magician is about manifesting and creating. And this new moon in Sagittarius is already it's got that fire energy in it, and the new moon is about creating, right? So you're a fire sign, you're in this fire sign new moon, you're in this energy of creating, you have the Magician card coming up. So this is a really good time for you, Leo, to figure out what you want to call into your life, because you're going to be able to create it. And you might even see a lot of little signs coming your way by way of angel numbers. You might be seeing 111 or 11, or you might be seeing 1111, or 111, or 222, 444. You might be seeing those repeating numbers. And so this is a sign from the universe saying, hey, you're manifesting right now. Stay focused on what you want. Keep your thoughts on what you want, because it's coming in pretty fast, or you're creating in a very, very fast level. I'm not sure why, but I'm also getting a sense and a feeling of birds. So some of you may be receiving signs by way of birds, like birds kind of coming to you, messages coming to you, your angels letting you know that they're around you. Or you think of like the birds in nature, right? Not to get all religious, but it was Jesus that was talking about how the birds are taken care of, right? Like they don't really have jobs, or they don't really have, anything other than they just kind of sing their sweet little song, but nature takes care of them and they live in their abundance. So there could be messages regarding abundance coming to you, ways of taking your gifts and your talents and using them to bring you abundance, something along those lines for some of you I'm feeling as well. The butterflies are also jumping out at me, so this does tell me, you guys, a lot of you are going through a really significant transformation right now as well. Let's go ahead and see what your blessing is, or what you might be able to manifest, what the prayer is for you all in this new moon. And again, guys, I really invite you to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos, because some weeks those may resonate with you more than others. They might add a little extra information. You might really like the blessing or the prayer that comes up for those. So we're going to go ahead and see what's coming up for our Leo, sun, moon, and rising friends. And you all have, a blessing for good work. Well, that seems good, because, you all seem to be very focused this week. You seem to be on it. You seem to be working hard towards your goals. So here's a blessing for that. And what did I just say about the birds? Holy moly. I love when Spirit does that, guys. I was just talking about birds, and there's your bird right there on top of her head. And it's got that little crown on there. So, look at the card. See what messages are jumping out at you, what pictures are jumping out at you, what those symbols mean to you. But I'm telling you, you guys are on the verge of really creating something very life-changing for you in terms of career and how you make money, and feeling satisfied and feeling proud about the work that you do. Leo, I feel that's like a big deal for a lot of you who are waking up spiritually right now. You're wanting to do some kind of meaningful work, or work that makes you feel fulfilled. So you're manifesting this at this time. This is a really wonderful time, a really wonderful energy. I'm going to go ahead and read the prayer. The last couple of times I did a prayer from this book, a lot of people mentioned that it was very helpful for them. Some people said that they came back and they listened to it every night before they went to bed, or in the morning when they woke up. Please feel free to do that if it makes you feel loved or comforted or prayed over. I'm all for it, my dears. Do make use of it. So, dearest Leo, a blessing to bring you work that offers you opportunity to grow the soul, to create and to be fulfilled, with those who will allow you to develop the talents that lie within you. Each of us longs for work that allows our soul to expand and meet the potential of each day, but we often fall short, feeling our work is mundane and purposeless. Yet, we touch people with our words, energy, actions each day, changing lives with the beacon of our smiles and encouragement, even amidst the most ordinary of places. Let there be good work for you, and know that even if your work seems ordinary, nothing is without its blessing. May your soul's luminous radiance light up all opportunities to do good work and to find satisfaction in the small beauties of each day. May your work, however humble it may seem to be, find its purpose to heal and to help and to expand the abilities you have been so very blessed to receive. May your work reward you with enough in your pocket and skills born new into your world, which you can teach others and share and bring to your own life, enriching the personal with what you do through your working day. May every act of work become a kind of act of devotion, shining on the beauty of your own blessed soul, showing to you the infinite variety of ways we can bring blessings to others. May you find the truth of the sacred within your work and be blessed with the knowledge that Spirit works through you, for you bring blessing of light, of comfort, of healing, and renewal to all who encounter you throughout the working day. Know it is blessed to find dissatisfaction too, and that this discontent can drive you forth into the arms of the next place that has the need for your skills and presence. May your work bring to you blessings and never leave you tired beyond what you can do. May those who receive the work you do be uplifted and never fail to offer you their thanks and gratitude, so you know that all has come full circle. May you be mindful in your work, available and present for those who seek your help, and may those focus refresh and reawaken you to your value each day. May each day begin with anticipation for the unknown work you will do, and may it end with the satisfaction of knowing that you brought your gifts to the day and changed it for the better, thanks to the work of your two hands. Blessed be Leo. Leo, if you feel like you're needing a little extra love, a little extra encouragement right now, do check out the channeled messages if you haven't already checked out the November love reading. Even if you don't care about love or romance right now, I did channel for the November love readings because Spirit led me to channel because the energies right now are intense. So anytime I channel, there's a lot of helpful information there, not just about love, but other ways it can apply as well. And because I received such a positive response to it, I'm going to do a channeled message for December in the next couple of days. So keep an eye out. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that and hit the notification button so that you can get a notice when the channeled messages are up. Some of you got very scared. I also saw that. The majority of the people were like, yes, please do more channeling. So I'm going to do channeling. Some people were like, that was really scary. Please don't do that again. So what I'm going to do is I'll still do a monthly love reading. You guys will still get a monthly love and romance. You'll keep getting the weekly messages like this one. And then I'll do a monthly channeled message. So be sure to check that out for those of you who aren't scared of it and who do like it. And if you are scared of it, you don't have to watch it. All right, my dears? I thank you for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I'm wishing you a fabulous week, my darlings. Take care.